Chester.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's our visitors and our home team. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run, and that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Okay, ready? Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go. Panther 18, Cougar 19.
Now this time, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
65, yeah. 7 Pirates. Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 30. It's a big play there. 55 yards on the game.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd
2
down.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
79, here we go. Stack, Dragon, Mustang, 18, Cop, 19, Lion. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs, and now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead at home with the home crowd, and you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Williams now to return. And he'll get as much as he can, protecting the football as he dives to the ground.
1st down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Man in motion is Brown. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's
ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. And that will be a first down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
The extra point is good. And the visitors come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
19, here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted.
Newton's pass intercepted.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play on that one. Pickup of 46 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And nothing develops there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make a play.
3rd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now they'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
This is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Wow, is he dangerous when he calls his own number. A pickup of 18 yards and a first down.
48-yard line.
19, Chargers. Go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. 14-7 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. 2nd and 10.
60 Belichick, 60 Belichick, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go. Ready,
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Pushed out to his left. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air. They teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Here's Williams on the return. Yeah. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pickup there.
Here's 2nd and 2.
19, lock, 18, Pioneer. Check out.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Loss of a yard.
We're about ready now for the punt. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 36. Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll take this on past the 40. On pick up the 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Brings up 3rd down. They need 5.
Buffalo race, 19 tight, 19, 40, 60 by 6, trap 60, trap 60. Go.
He'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. Throw it on the run. It's behind his man, and it's incomplete. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. He's going to take this from his own 2. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster. Second and 11. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's taken down up past the 35. It's a big play after being backed up 37 yards.
A gain of 37 yards. Result is a first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Come on. Kevin Byron, Viking 18.
He'll let one go down the middle. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
It is second and 6.
Second and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Now, faking the give, moving outside the pocket. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here, sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete.
Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Rolling right. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. 4th down, and Jonathan Gannon will send in the field goal unit. That one is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They'll let him keep it. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And a first down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week like they have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Man in motion is Brown. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10.
Results in a first down.
In trouble, and down he goes.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and it's a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 1970 Lions. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going up top. That is they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
18, cut 19. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's a designed run. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Gano on to add the extra point. His kick is good. And his guys cut the lead to 3, 24-21. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Williams.
Elijah Moore on the return. They'll take over. First down and 10.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 30. A big play after being backed up. That gains an even 60 yards.
It's a gain of 60 yards. Result is a first
Again,
down.
and here's Johnson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Pick up on the 11 yards on that one. That's enough for a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. He'll try again here, second and 10. He'll look to throw. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll send their tight end left. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. That one incomplete. Humphrey standing there, able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the third. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. Rolling to the left. He'll run again. And he will score! What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and give themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Here's Williams on the return.
Elijah Moore on the return. They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
And in motion is Brown. He takes off. A dive, but he's hit, and the ball's out. And the defense comes away with a turnover. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
From the 20, here's second down and 6. Now this time he'll set up to throw. That's to the right side and caught by Olsen. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Our home team 35, visitors 24.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Williams now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for a first down. It's a gain of 6. And
Now they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
5-yard line.
Slot man in motion right. Back to the air again on second and 10. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down. to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 32 yards. And a first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Flush to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this one complete to Bradford. Set to go now on first and 10.
Gain of 15 yards. That's another first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To the end zone. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw downfield is hauled in by Stewart. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Complete to Bucky Irving. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This looks like a design run, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll come up here on second down and 5.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. And that will be a first down. He'll step up and run. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll take this down to about the 15.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Now his defense will use the first of their timeouts.
13-yard line.
Talk things over before third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Ready.
Here's a design run. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down. Now a second timeout called by the defense. They stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now he'll work his way out right. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Left side. It's caught by Brown. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. A score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Williams on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Hawks, 7, Hawks, Mustang, 19, Lion. Take over.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. That'll be incomplete, and now we are down to likely just one more play. It is 3rd and long. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the fans gonna head home happy